Welcome back, everybody. It's leg 38. I was on vacation for a week, so I'm just picking up where I left off at. And if you remember what happened last time, it wasn't a very good landing. It was actually quite funny. Let me see if I can bring up that clip really quick. Hold on. Oh, that's the clip you saw? Yeah, it was pretty... Yeah, I clipped it an hour ago. Hello, ma'am. How can I help you? What is this? So I stopped. But yeah, so we're gonna try to redeem ourselves and take off in this mess and get to our destination today. Today we are flying from Paro to Victor Lima, Victor Tango. What airport is that? Redemption. Yeah, definitely Redemption. It seems to be a Wate International Airport. And bear with me. Appreciate the follow terrain. I'm just trying to put this password in. I don't even know. It says it could not connect. Let's try that. Yeah, I don't remember the password. You gotta give me a second. Okay. Sit down, please. Sit. Thank you. Alright, so today's flight cruising at 37,000 feet. It's about 986 nautical miles. We'll be carrying 11.5 or 11,555,000 pounds of fuel, excuse me. We're taking off runway 15. The weather here, obviously, as you can see, is not the best. And we're just gonna have to figure it out. Weather at the destination, we can check here in a second. Let me get my sound together. There we go. Alright. So we said we were gonna start with the weather. Leave that alone. Is this what the weather really is? It's saying nothing about rain. Interesting. Scattered at 3,000, broken at 8,000, 26, 10, 17. QNH. Arrival weather 240 at 4, 5,000. Broken. Few at 4,000. Broken at 20,000, 28 degrees. Alright. I don't see anything crazy. So let's get into it. So, APU is already on. So we can disconnect the external power. I'll go in there later. Let's set up the computer really quick. Requested route. $37,000. Alright, this is leg 38. 38 of 234. I'm gonna leave the cross index at 50. It's a safe space. Alright, let's go ahead and get GSX to bring that fuel around. We're departing 15. It should be direct to Pro. Unless Pro is on the field. here. Pre-flight for the most part. Yeah, I had it on and just waiting. Saved myself at least a good 5 minutes or so. A lot of times. Sometimes I do just do it cold and dark, but today I had it already on. I guess for Paro we just need a ground charts. Alright, and then for Wate, we can definitely use the stands. That. And the arrival. That one and the ILS to 13. Why is there a number 1 and number 2? Okay. What? Number 1 VOR DME ILS, number 2. I guess we're gonna have both of them. Yeah, 1. Alright. So I'm gonna leave that as. Is Pro on the field? Pro is not on the field, so we're good. We are definitely good. Switch apps. And mass and balance. Alright, so I know I called for fuel and nothing happened. Hold on. GSX being GSX again. Let me restart it. Alright, request
refueling truck is on its way.
There we go.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Weather here is, man, it's crazy. As you can see, once we get out the clouds, we'll probably be fine. And it just got worse a while ago for a second. Alright, here comes the fuel truck now. So we're carrying with 15.5. 18.5 is planned.
Fuel truck is in position.
18.5.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Let me take a look at that flight plan. Did I read that? Oh, okay. Block fuel was 18.4. En route was 11.5. Okay. I read that wrong.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Alright, so we got that going 37,000. Alright, ground power supplement. Okay. So far so good. Let's uncage the standby instrument. Alright, so back down to the computer. Alright, so yep, direct to Pro. And then for our arrival, it's the ILS 13. And Namo 1 Alpha arrival. Should be the trick. Clear that discount. That should be good there. Once we get the weights, we already know fuel is supposed to be 18.4, so we'll just cross check that just to be safe. Hey, fuel loads pretty quickly. I didn't even realize that. Oh shoot. It was just at 8, now it's at 12. $2.99 out of 4. Alright. So we're as good as it's gonna get as long as you wait on this fuel. And I'm showing 97.2, 26.9. Now it's still changing. £192 of cargo. seems very fair. Here. Alright, let's jump back over the charts. Alright, so boarding is complete. I never mind the charts. Let's get our 97.2, 26.7. Alright, let's cross-reference that fuel. 18.4, it looks good to me. Alright, take that back to the main page. Alright, the IRS is aligned. AP is on. Beacon on. Let's call for pushback. Departure clearance canceled. Is that what that thing just said?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright. Move chocks and cones. Move GPU. Alright, in the meantime, let's get our takeoff speeds. It's wet. Flaps 2, packs on.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
13, 21, 26. That might have been 0.4, but no, it's 6. Okay, 54, 26, 21, 13. Alright, let's cross-reference that. Alright, we're looking good. Alright.
Locking gear.
The gear locked in. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. And my wing is going to go straight through that stair truck. We can probably tail to the left.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Let's see which crazy way it pushes me this time. The last like 5 flights have been really nutty on the direction that they push the airplane. You're not supposed to go past a 90-degree angle. It may be even less. That angle right there, I guess it's not as bad as it looks. But I don't know where it's taking me. It's always a good time. Always a good time. GSX never fails. Alright, we're just gonna stop here.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes set,
Cockpit to
starting
ground.
number 2.
We have a good engine start. You can
Engine mode
disconnect.
selected, ignition start, engine number 2 master on. Can you do me a favor, hit the light? Thank you.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, number 2 is spooling up. And they are disconnected.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
But did it though? I gotta taxi through all kinds of equipment. Alright, that's a good start on 2. Engine Master 1 on. And I did forget to turn my fuel pumps on. Saturday. It's a Saturday. Let me turn this thing down. Alright, number 1 appears to be spooling up as normal with no issue. Let's see here. Go ahead and hit that taxi light. Engine mode selected on normal. APU bleed off. APU off. Let's check out the flight controls really quick, and I'll turn TCAS to auto so I don't have to worry about it later. We got full left center, full right center, down center, up center, left rudder center, right rudder center, and we're trimming to 0.6 if I remember correctly. Check the rudder trim is reset at 0, flaps 2, and we are ready to go. Parking brake is released. Alright, so runway 15 is going to be to the left. Let's just throw all the lights on now and get it out of the way. And I don't see anybody. Come on, baby. It's moving in slow motion today. Alright, so from what it looks like in front of me, there's not a whole lot of runway to taxi back on. Oh, wrong button. So, alright, all my lights are on. Let me get that TCAS to TARA. Oh, this thing's tripping. Okay, there we go. Alright, auto brake max, cabin signs, and yeah, auto. And take off, config button. I guess we got time to check out the company message. Yeah, got a little bit of time. See messages. It's the load sheet. I'll accept it and move on. Cleared up a little bit. We got some visibility. Just depends on where the clouds are. Alright, so we're gonna bust this 180 and then be on our way. There's nothing to wait for or anything like that. Use some asymmetrical thrust here for the turn. And what I'll do is come to a complete stop and power up and hold the brakes. Alright. Alright, send power to 50%. Stabilize. takeoff, manflex, SRS. Thrust is set, brakes release. And we are rolling. Knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. It's crazy how we just came out of the rain and clouds like that. It's basically a straight out departure. Climb thrust. I'll go ahead and hit the autopilot really quick while I clean up. Hey Ghost Miner, how you doing, man? It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. Taxi lights off. And let's disarm. I'm pretty good, man. Just trekking through. You still flying the oldies? We're already at 10,000 feet. It's wild. Let's get an outside view. DC-3.
Terrain ahead.
Yep. Could already see it.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Back into the clouds.
Terrain ahead.
Where are you flying your DC-3 to?
Terrain ahead.
Alright, we're gonna hit flaps 1.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
The terrain's not even an issue, man.
Terrain ahead. Pull
We're
up.
gonna clear that with
Terrain
no
ahead.
problem.
Pull up.
Or
Terrain
are we?
ahead. Pull
I
up.
don't know, that's looking kind of close now that it's cleared up a little bit. Yeah, we're good. We're definitely good. Flaps up. Ooh, boy. Whoever's living down there got a buzz for sure.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Manchester, where'd you leave from?
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Now what's kind of creepy is, alright, it took me that close.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I can't see, well, I guess you can see where all the mountains are on the ND.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
So we should be fine. Prestwick to Manchester.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
How long of a flight is that?
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Alright, I think we're safe. Let's turn that off for a second. That's funny, he thinks I'm landing. We're coming pretty close to mountains here. This is crazy. Yeah, we're good. We are totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back on.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
It's crazy, when it just cleared, I didn't even see any of this. That's wild. I think this should be the last of it though. None of this should be a factor. Alright, we're back in the soup. Let's see what happens. At the last minute, a mountain just pops up like, hello. So Ghost Miner, since you haven't been around, what I ended up deciding to do is do a world tour in the Airbus, and it's like 234 legs, and this is leg number 38. So I've been having a very great time landing at some very weird and odd fields. Yeah, it's been a rush. Because usually I don't really check the field I'm landing at until the day of, like when I'm gonna leave, or at least when we're en route, and then I find out some craziness like, oh yeah, the runway is a road on the side of a field. It's a grass strip. I've only had one grass strip so far, but it's definitely been a thing. Transition altitude. And turn these landing lights and wing lights off, and lower all the interior lights. In the 314, oh my gosh, yeah. That would take months. What is the cruise at? It can't be no more than, I want to say 200 to 300 at the most. They're coming through 20,000 for 37,000. All mountains are out of the way, so it should be a clear straight shot from there. Alright, so it's giving us an ETA about 2 hours. 2 hours or so. I'll probably make up some time on that, knowing me, but some pretty good scenery out here. Tons of mountains. You know what? I bet there's tons of airports too. Yep. It's all in the mountains. If you had like a caravan or something, a 172, I wouldn't even trust a 172 at this altitude. But like a caravan or something, you'd be in and out of all these little jungle airports. Alright. Let's go ahead and check these charts really quick, because I am curious about where we're going. Let's clean this up. So, Wate International. The whole month of modern flying. Why is modern flying boring? Modern flying is fun. Alright, so we got a 9,843 foot runway. Not bad. And we are landing on 13 with the ILS. So not bad at all. Alright, so we're going to be exiting. My goal is to exit by Delta. But I'll probably make Alpha, to be honest. Nothing to do in cruise? Eat snacks. What's to do in cruise in the Clipper? Alright, so yeah, seems like a suitable airport. What's the elevation? About 500, 600 feet? The threshold is 500. Yeah, 566, okay. Let's take a quick look at this arrival. I'm not going to get into details on it. Okay, but it looks pretty simple. Alright, let's see what the difference between this number 1 and number 2 ILS, because that was kind of messing with me. One's a DME arc and the other isn't. And I believe this flight is going from direction we're heading, yeah, so we're heading southeast. So we honestly probably could just do a direct in. See overfly the city lines and take off only. Fuel management, generator management, temp management, also heading and altitude management. So it doesn't have a autopilot at all? Excuse me for my ignorance. I have no idea. Not even one of the simple ones? We could probably just do number one, the ILS number one. Without the circle. We can just do straight in. Minimum 766, that should be fine. It has a gyro pilot, which is an early autopilot, but it can only keep heading in pitch. Yeah, so you're constantly having to adjust stuff. I don't know if that's really fun for me. It's like when I'm flying in real life and the 172 doesn't have autopilot. So like when I did my cross countries and I had to constantly hold a heading or an altitude, isn't always the best fun. 19 hours of holding a heading and an altitude, I would lose my mind. Alright, look alive. We're at 30,500, trying to make it to 37. We should not have any problem. I know since this update, its climb performance is taking a hit for sure. It doesn't climb as good as it used to. And right now I'm super light, so yikes. Man, you can shoot me now. 19 hours. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. A trip from 7 days. How many stops for fuel? That is crazy. Four. What's the fuel burn like? If you gotta stop 4 times. Excuse me. Say something like 2,000 pounds an hour or something crazy. What in the world? Looking at this thing here. Okay. Cell phone can be distracting sometimes. Oh, that's a nice views out here now. Imagine we took off in that crap. Now look at this sitting on top of the world. What do we buy? Airports are still beginning with V. We buy India by chance? Sure. No, Bangladesh. Bangladesh and Myanmar, but I don't think we're quite at Myanmar yet. MIA is Mandalay. We're heading to GGT. Guwahati. 120 gallon. Oh yeah, we got to do them conversions because we don't do gallons over here for real, for real. Hold on. It's about 1,000, so 1,000 pounds. 1,000 pounds an hour. Man, it's just a lot of slow moving. Even in, you know, the modern day aircraft. Alright, so we're at cruise now. 370. Pulling up on GGT. I don't remember how to pronounce that. Let me look at it again. Guwahati. Guwahati VOR. Alright, so it's crazy. Yeah, planning top of climb to be right before it, so everything is looking as it should. But now that I pay attention to once we get over into the Thailand area, it has me doing some zigzaggy turns. But nothing too crazy. 3,000. Man. That is crazy. I would have been like, we gonna find a custom gauge on one of these flight simulator websites and gear the full-blown autopilot. Cause, sheesh. To be manually flying that thing the whole entire time, I lost my mind. Completely. How much time you have left on your Manchester? Do you stream at all? Another question. Alright, so far so good. We're cruising flight level 370. We got about 863 track miles left in front of us. Ground speed's about 440 because we got a not crazy headwind, but it's annoying. 33 knots. Yeah, that's the difference between 470 and 440. So, but we got the headwind, so it's giving us a little pushback. Let's see here. Overhead scan really quick. First stop is San Pedro, then to Honolulu for crew rest. To Canton Island for fuel, then Suva for fuel, then Naumea for fuel, then to Auckland. I don't know, man. That sounds like a lot of work. How many hours do you have in all these old airplanes, like total? Have you been keeping track? You know what? You'd never see. I gotta show you this. 4,000 hours in the DC-3. Good lordy. I need to show you this clip, man. Because you haven't been around. If I could find a dang link. Good lordy. Here, I think I got the link now, or maybe I don't, because I scrolled all the way back down. I got the link. Alright. Let me see if I remember how to switch screens really quick. Alright, think I do. Boom. But take a look at this. This is for my last one. How do I hit play? Okay.
Up.
We're gonna have to slam this shit on the ground for real.
Pull up.
Bro,
Up.
we're gonna have to slam this shit on the ground for real.
Pull up.
I said, bro,
Up.
14. Negative 1,400 feet per minute, sir. Plane was down for maintenance for about a week while I was on vacation. Where's my buttons? Yeah, that's by far my worst landing out of all the legs. That's the first time I ever had to do a go around. And then on my second attempt, it got pretty screwy. And I don't know, I ran it by my airline pilot friend. He said, I knew you were doomed when you were at 1,000 feet. Or when the airplane said 1,000 feet and you were that high. And I'm like, it didn't seem high until I got to that last little ridge or whatnot. I don't know, it felt good. I mean, from my what's it called, instrument approach point, or the final fix before I have to start being in configuration to go down, which was I think 13,000 something, can't remember, but decision height was like 10,300, so I only had 3,000 feet to work with. On top of that, I was descending at 2,000 feet per minute the entire time, from 10,300 down to the ground. 2,000 feet per minute descent. And when I went to go flare it out, it just wouldn't give me no more elevator. Airplane was like, no, I'm done. But good times. Very good times. I'm glad I got to clip that. And we learn from our mistakes. I don't know if there's another airport that's ever going to be like that. I honestly don't know. There's so many of them. And looking at this here, man, a lot of them I don't even recognize the names or the codes for a lot of these. Bellissi's in here. What? I don't think that's the same Bellissi I'm thinking of. Uniform Golf 24. Like, what kind of airport is that? Or oh, Vilnius, I know that one. Ottawa's on here. Reykjavik is on here. There's a couple. Oh, this is Cancun, I'm sure. Toncontin, that should be a good one. Ooh, that definitely should be a good one. And that's leg 96. Tinson Pen, that's in Jamaica, I know that for sure. MTPP, I've been there before, I just don't remember where it's at. Is that in like, I can't remember. But MTPP, I've been there before. Tango India Sierra Tango, I know that one. St. Martin's on here, that should be fun. BC Bird, that's another fun one. But there's so many airports on this list. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, when do I ever go to the United States? Like, do I even touch US soil? I have to. I absolutely have to. I'm touching every country's capital. So at some point, I have to be going to a US airport. Just ask me when. I don't see one on the list. I could be overlooking it, but I really don't see one. Takes me down to South America. Brussels. Isle of Man. So you're over in Paris, Le Bourget, Nice, Côte d'Azur. Yeah. I don't think we touch a US soil at all. That's interesting. I lied. Here's KDCA. Yep. So it's every country's capital. Yeah. But yeah, good times, man. It's the nature of the beast. I figured estimation, if I go back and look, my first leg was back in, I want to say, was it April? But I did take a pretty good break. Once I started it took a little... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to pull it up now. Leg 1 was 4 months ago, so damn. Damn, I started this 4 months ago and I'm only 38 legs in. Sheesh. Alright. So let's pull the arrival up and have that up and ready. And in the meantime, we can do a quick weather update just to be safe. We're still saying marginal VFR 2404, 5,000 broken, few 4,000 broken, 20,000. Alright. Company message here. Add to see messages. Yep. You know, one thing I always forget to check is go check to see if VATSIM, if your area is being controlled in VATSIM. Usually it's not nowadays since I'm so far out. But yeah, I don't see anybody over here. No controllers, so how long are we into this flight here? So 1 hour, so we're a little over, we're about an hour in. Seems like a good spot to take a little snack break. I'm gonna go to the galley and grab something to eat. I should be right back. So you guys can fly the plane for me. Alright, I'm back from the galley. Flight attendant said hi. Got a bunch of snacks. Velveeta Crunch. Stuff is godlike. Yeah, go ahead. I noticed we had some clouds up here. It's a little shocking. I'm like, dang, we had $37 fee. Why was my visibility like... Couldn't see nothing. Let me definitely got clouds up here. Alright. Opening up the link now. Okay, this is simple. Very simple. Yeah, effective. So this happened in real life. Man. You wanna hear something funny? When I landed at Paro, matter of fact, here we can see the distance that I've flown so far. I think it's about 25,000 miles, which is funny. Yep, 26,586 miles. That's how far I've flown so far in 38 legs. It's a good deal. So I would have been done with what you're trying to do. Should try this in the 172. Start off at San Fran. Can you zoom in? Yeah, you can. Alright. Oh, when you zoom in, it really zooms in. But yeah, that definitely looks like a good time. These biscuits, man. They remind me of the biscuits you get on Delta. What's up, man? I'm back. What type of time you want today? How? Hold up. How did I fake the pictures? How did I fake being on the plane? And the landings. Have video of me landing. How did it, oh. Hold on. You said them old pictures. Then bro, where was I at then? So you saying I stayed at home for a week and didn't say nothing to nobody? Reaper, what's up, man? You know, I'm back home. Tired as a dog. But I'm here giving you this quality content. Hopefully I don't die on landing again. Satisfactory? Dang, you ain't played that one in a minute. A month is a long time. You know how ass I would be if I took a month off from Dragon Ball? Where'd you see Ice Cube at? You ain't dap him up. Exactly. How was the landing, Ghost Miner? Jesus, bro. I promise. I was in Florida, bro. Big 3 basketball. Oh, okay. You seen what's his face? Golly, I can't. I'm horrible with names. That's not bad at all, bro. I hope and pray mine is like that. Hope and pray. Hey, Reaper. An LA chopper. Dang, you know what? I got sidetracked. Too many text messages. I'm trying to look up dudes' names, but then I keep getting sidetracked. Hezzy God. Why I gotta look this shit up? I already know his name. Hezzy God. Did you see Hezzy God play? My multitasking skills have dropped. His team, dang. How'd he get eliminated? I like Heavy God. Terry's travels, all that stuff that he be doing sometime. Double dribbling. Is Slim still playing? Reaper, you still there? I did have a question for you, sir. And we ain't made it to MIA yet. It is 160 miles. Let me tell you, it wasn't even a question, it was a statement. The guy I bought Smash from said he couldn't find it and he canceled it. I was so pissed. How you put it for sale 10 days ago and then can't find it? Irritating. Exactly. NLE Chopper is better than Kanye. I never listened to NLE, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, sir. When is September 1st? That is my weekend with my kids. Nah, I was supposed to be. I'm trying to help my friend drive down to Alabama. Is it Alabama? It can't be Alabama. It's somewhere far. It's like a 12-hour drive. And I offered to help, but I'm like, is September 1st a weekend? I got my daughters with me or no? I don't know. But I do have them that weekend, so do I want to take them across a couple state lines? Have them in the car for hours on end? I'm sure they would love the trip, but I don't know. I wanted to take them to the beach for a day, but that's like a $500 beach trip. No, they're really probably, yeah, it's about 500. I would say it's probably, no, maybe about 300. With flight, taxi, car, not taxi, flight, car, food. I'll probably end up spending like $300 for a day trip to the beach. And probably like Fort Lauderdale or something. What do you mean by myself? Explain. Right now, nah, they here. Oh shoot, we got a DC-3 picture. BOAC, baby. Took it back. I tried flying a Cessna 170 once. It did not go well. I will never try another tail dragger. Sorry, sir. My girl live in Florida, bro. It's easy. It's easy in FS or easy in real life? Cause it's not easy in real life. It's not easy in real life. Oh, FS6 is easy. I was all over the place. I could barely keep it straight. Once I got in the air, it flew like normal airplane. Yeah, it's far, bro. 2 flights away. 2,000 some odd miles. Yeah, very far. Trust me, I know. That's crazy. We talking about her. She just texted me. 2,000-mile trip, bro. But it keeps things interesting. You and this ex. Lord. Did you take my advice from last time? Let's go in the back. And act like a passenger. She says she's so fine. You crazy, bro. If she crazy, leave her alone, man. It ain't worth the time or the hassle. She used to call me on my cell phone. That's how you feel? Only L about her is she like Drake. What? What's wrong with Drake? Drizzy. Drake be dropping them bombs. Why? You're not giving me no reasons. Like, music-wise, is he a problem? Or you just don't like his character? Because I feel like he makes great music. Damn, bro, you tough. You like Lil Uzi Vert? He's had some good singles. His first album was decent. I don't really like anything else he came out with. What's the other one? I'm trying to think. You like Lil Nas X? I couldn't even say that with a straight face. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Bro, about to flame my ass on here. I already knew that was coming. Oh, man. £12,600 of fuel left. Where was my alternate? VLLB Lima Bravo. Yeah, I have no clue where that was at either. Let me look at SimBrief really quick. Why is that? Oh, VLL. Shoot, we'll get to VLLB before we get to VLVT. That's crazy. So I'm seeing these radar returns that I'm getting. But I don't really see any mountains, which is crazy to me because I'm like, why is it showing me all this terrain? But I guess that is 116 miles away and all this other stuff, and I can't see that far out. Not with the way the visibility is. And pusher. Pusha T was alright. Then he started beefing with people and it's like, get your ass flame, boy. But he's holding his own. I'm not even mad at him. I ain't even mad. My socials is jumping right now. Bro, question: when you gonna have a chance to make that that cloud transition? I just thought about it. I just thought about it. Bid week, alright. That was some Mike Tyson stuff. Bid week. Trying to find this game for a decent price is annoying sometimes. You getting on the game today, bro? At all? For real? It's like 3 years ago. Wow, bro. Tonight. I might be able to play tonight. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to play tonight. It all depends. Bruh. Hey, bro, you remember this? Hold on. You remember this? When they made Brittany Renner a trading card? Dang. I can't even get it to focus. It said 18 years, 43.2 million. They petty. DC. Who, Renner? You saw Renner today? $6. Lisa Leslie? That's not shocking. It's not. What happened? I am. Right now. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take this phone call. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so... let's recap and figure out where we're at. So we're coming up on Bogium. And we have 464 miles left to go. So a little over an hour. What is it saying? The ETA is 57 minutes. Alright. We can go for another. That's the alternate. Weather still seems to be the same to the marginal VFR. Okay. Might be a decent approach. Might just be a decent approach. We got all kinds of mountains around us. Terrain. Hold up. One thing I need to do is make a thumbnail. Let me do that really quick. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Oh, you know what? It would have saved. I'm safe. Let me try and make this thumbnail really quick. Forget. VQPR-VLVT. And then the picture. Sometimes I feel like I'm just so scatterbrained. I be having so much stuff going on. Or I just can't process it all at once. I don't even know if this is the right image. I feel like it isn't. Nope, it is. It most definitely is the right image. Constellation or another flight in the DC-3. I've always liked the Connie to a certain extent. I'm gonna say Connie. Connie. Do you ever plan on coming over to 2020? Or are you gonna stay on the FSX? Red Wing Connie. Is Red Wing a company? You're teaching me and putting me on all kinds of stuff that I normally wouldn't even look at. Add-on developer. Is it in the marketplace? Oh, I must say this child was just right here. L1049. I'll have to check it out then. Sim market. see top of descent up ahead. That's always a good thing. So we're going towards LPB. Alright, LPB. LPB is the VOR at the alternate airport. Like, shoot, we just should just go to the alternate instead. Shoot, it's closer. What? I never said I was. I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not. I have to wait until I get home from work and I only get home. Gotcha. No. One hour. What time is it there? It's Saturday too. Yeah, on the weekend for sure sucks. Be a kid and you want to take a nap, you want to go to sleep, you want to lay down. How about you go watch some TV? Well, then go take a nap. Well, you got to figure it out. You got a game, you don't want to play that. You don't want to take a nap. You don't want to watch TV. It sounds like you just need to go to sleep. No. 2:50 p.m. Okay. I'm 3 hours ahead of you. So you must be on the West Coast. I'm assuming. I figured as much. 3 hour difference. I think I've only been to California. I've been to San Francisco once, LAX twice, and that might be it for my West Coast run. I haven't been on the West Coast often. Colorado a couple times. Literally a couple times, like twice. And that's as far as it. You know what? I lied. I've been to Vancouver once. Had a layover in Seattle. But yeah, that's definitely it. 100% sure that's it. Oh, that's dedication, buddy, because I wouldn't be pulling up there until 5:29 on the nose. Dedication for sure. Unless you got traffic, then you gotta kind of play it. But nah, I'm showing up for work early days. HR is there on the weekend? What? Well, HR. But you get what I'm saying. Usually, you know, they Monday through Friday, folks. One thing I just noticed, why am I only giving TA? I ain't got no radar? Jeez. It says TA only. Over here. Messing with things. Has it been like that the whole time? Oh, it's in. How did it get from TARA to TA? Crazy. I don't even remember clicking on anything. Copy. I could probably just hit direct right now. Oh, shoot, I keep hitting the wrong dang button. Let's go over to the charts really quick and kind of brief this arrival. What transition am I coming off of? Probably the Naaman transition. Yep. So Naaman, Rabbit 8,000 or higher. Alright, we got flight level 198. So you're 8,000 or higher there. Nita 6,000 or higher. Nason 4,000 or higher. Alright, it all looks clear. Alright, so from Naaman to Rabbit at or above 8,000 to Nita at or above 6,000 to Nason at or above 4,000. Expect ILS approach. Yeah, now it'll take me straight in. Boom. It's foolproof. You can't mess that up. You literally can't mess that up. You mess that up, there's something wrong. You shouldn't be flying. They normally aren't, but they require this paperwork so they can put me in the works health insurance. Would you be interested in doing the 3 today for trans Atlantic crossing in the Hindenburg, which is crazy. I just was listening to a documentary about the Hindenburg. Isn't that the one that like burnt up right before it landed in like on the East Coast? That is crazy. 3 to 4 days. How do you even do that if you gotta leave? I know the Hindenburg did not have autopilot. In early 2024, shared cockpit. Phew, that is crazy. I mean, we could try it. How fast does that thing even go? Cause I remember listening to that thing. It was in there talking about it was supposed to take 6 days to cross the Atlantic. 6 days. Oh, that thing is so slow. Oh, it's so slow. And then they were talking about people using the blimps to bomb people. I'm like, you would see this blimp coming from a mile away, and you was gonna let it bomb you? I would have shot that thing out the sky. It's just craziness.
Wow. Look at
1935 to put their red wing, I guess, hopes to turn what's a 19. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen for sure, but I think the oldest thing I downloaded recently, and it's not really that old, is a YMF 25. Is that did I get that right? YMF 25. Yeah, I think it's a YMF 25. That's what or is it just 5? I don't remember. Waco. Yeah, the YMF 5, yeah. That's the oldest plane I have in my FS. This is crazy. Yeah, they specialize in classics. I mean, I have the right flight too, don't get me wrong, but I meant like that I actually put in there myself. Alright, we're 338 miles. Basically 2 turns. For real, for real. As you can see on the ND, it's get to LPB and then a right turn, and we're kind of on a final-ish type of deal. We do a 426, 40 knot headwind. Oh man, I hate technology sometimes. Alright, 1908. The Blériot Exile. Okay, take care. Enjoy your landing. Thank you. If it's crazy, I'll clip it. You'll be able to go back and look at it, but it seemed to be straightforward. You have a good day at work. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, sir. There's nothing but mountains everywhere. Like, literally, if we were to lose both the engines and had to go down, we would be screwed. Do they even allow people to fly over all these mountains? Well, let me see. How many airports? I guess those airports. So I guess there's no choice. Still. There's just mountains, 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 hilly terrain. There's no way you could ditch. A little clearing right ahead. Is that where LPB is? No, LPB is way too far out. It's only 160 miles. Well, I don't have the answers. Phew. Oh, it's already here. What are these E's? Alright, we got less than 10,000 pounds of fuel. Also about 240 miles, 290 on track. What's it saying the ETA is? 34 minutes. headwind is crazy. See, didn't we pass it? No, we didn't even get to LPV yet. Okay. Well, that's 50 from. So it said second taxiway, which is taxiway Delta. But I'll probably make Charlie, but I'm gonna shoot for Delta. iOS 1 has a minimums of 766, while 2, they're both 766. This one's a DME arc, that's right. And we're not gonna do that, so. Alright. I believe everything is covered in Dublin. We didn't go over where we're parking. Delta's right there. Maybe I can shoot terminals over here. Shoot for spot 13. That would work. This is the song that has in I'm tired. Oh, baby, you look so sleepy. Oh, sleepy face. Oh, come here, put your face in my hand. Oh man, there's not that much boredom in the world. Why don't you just play your game and you'll be alright. Oh, I forgot that there is. Oh, shoot. Let's do some math. 430. How did it come up to that much? Okay. Perfect. You telling me you don't want to play on your Nintendo? We're landing in like 30 minutes. You got 30 minutes? Huh? No? If you don't got 30 minutes. Visibility is still kind of crappy up there. You can see out in front of us, but it eventually comes to an end. Less than 80 miles from LPB. That's kind of our turn to final. Although I literally could just turn like direct right now, but guys, I got time to eat my last snack. You want a cookie? Sleepyhead? second. 162 miles. That's a number I can live with. Let's get our last weather update. Refresh. 240 at 4:28, 10:06. Wasn't decision height 766? It's 200, sorry. Boy, that's trash. This is trash. 10:006. Let's cross check. Alright. So here we go. So the girl was knocked out talking about I ain't gonna take no nap. You said what? Why is it cold? It's not cold. I don't know. Still going, man. We're not far from the airport. If that's what you're asking. We're less than 121. Yeah, we're about 135 miles. Should be able to do that in no time. We're going 430 miles an hour, roughly. Who, what, where? It's cold? Wow. And I'm hot. The what? We're on fine. What? Me? Like where? Why you wanna go? I don't know. You asking me like you wanna go? I know where this is. Alright, so looking out ahead of us, there's nothing but clouds and mountains. But looking at the ND, top of the sun is 20 miles away. Alright, so on this approach, that is not the approach. Well, not even I'm clicking the wrong thing. At the approach, our final fix should be at, this is interesting, 2600. 2600 is at the glide slope. I'm gonna shoot for 2600. Alright, so let's set 2600 into the oh shoot, why am I like this? 2600 set in there. Once we get to TOD, we'll start heading down to that 2600. I did not mean to do that. every time they head down. Okay. Any second now. Decelerate. Alright, we're heading down. Airport is roughly 80 miles out, which isn't far. Alright, it was calling for more drag, but now it's not. What was the question? I don't know. Because the autopilot's turning. Is there bad weather in LA right now? What the hell is going on? Who said what to who? Alright, while this thing navigates that, I will try my best to... that's not how that works, huh? Even let me do it that way, does it? Doesn't that suck? Alright, coming through 23,000 for 2,600. Holding the profile for the descent. 60 miles out. So far so good. Everything is stable and we are on the arrival right now. So coming up on a Rabbit. I think I'm supposed to be at 19,000 by the time I pass Rabbit. So we're just about there. Justice here. 13. No, visibility doesn't really look that bad. I don't know why it's calling for margin on VFR. No singing. No, you don't. It's alright. Chill. Okay. There seems to be a discount here. Yep, there it is. Fix that. We got 42 miles to go. I'm sort of coming in hot, but it ain't too bad. I don't know why. I think I need to be like 35 miles before I can. What spot did we say we parking at? 13? Yeah, 13. Alright. Bang VLVT. What? It's not even where I'm going. We're at 11,000. Alright, coming up on 10,000. I'm gonna hit the landing lights, wing lights, as we start to slow down. But I'm not going to VLVT, am I? It ain't VLVT, is it? Yeah, VLVT. I know I wasn't tripping on. So what is this thing talking about? Let's try VLVT. Yeah, so it's not even. What speed is exceeded? 250 at under 10,000? I doubt. And there ain't no constraints, so it'll be alright. Yeah, I don't see a visibility issue here, so I don't know why it's calling marginal. Still hilly. This is not mountains anymore, it really is just hills and trees at this point, so it's cleaned up a lot. We're heading down again, so 9,000. In here. Uh, 20-mile final. So we're kind of in the clouds now. It seems to be VFR, if you want to ask me. How high off the ground are we? 5,500. Yeah, this is VFR, man. Unless you show me something different. This should be fairly simple. Is this thing even working now? 2 airports. I guess we can just pick one. Alright, so we have a marshal there waiting for us. Slowing down. We're at 4,600 now, by the way. Coming up on CF13. Alright, now we're switching over to the actual approach at this point. So distance 10. We should be 3,000 is what it's calling for, but it has me at. Let's hit the ILS button. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the approach button as well, because we got the localizer and the glide slope. Flaps 1, flaps 2, gear down, lights on. I have the wrong way in sight. Flaps full. Look at that dive. Is this a... Does it tell you how steep of a glide slope this is? 1,000. No, it does not tell me how steep, so it must be standard. Yeah, mine goes descending at 7,000. It was just to probably catch up with the flaps. I'm about to say, oh, the dive. Let's not be distracted. Alright, 2,000 feet above the ground.
2,000.
And we're coming up at our 2,600 mark. This is where I was supposed to intercept the glide slope at, but I'm happy with where I'm at, so we're good. Alright. ECAM is green for landing, gear down, flaps full. Spoilers are on. I'm not using any auto brake. Let's see. I'll go ahead and hit the APU now, so I don't have to worry about it later. There's city along the coast there. I think I did see the water by the airplane. Yeah, that's the water I saw, so. Alright. Ah. 5 miles. Winds are from the left side. We'll check, make sure everything's cool up there. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, she's stable.
$1,000.
1,000 feet. Alright, disconnect the autopilot. As soon as I disconnected it, it started to veer off to the left, sorry. I don't know what that glide slope was lining me up for, but it really wasn't the runway, was it? Because I'm visually lined up right now. And I seem to be off center to the
500.
I don't know, maybe I'm off to the right now. Yeah, we see
400.
it's a little weird.
100 above. 300.
Okay. So the
Minimum
goal is the second
200.
taxiway over the approach lights.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
It barely requires any back pressure now. This is crazy. Reverse thrust. I definitely could have made that first taxiway. Absolutely could have made that. Alright, so we are down. Coming off at the second taxiway. That's not even a taxiway, is it? Alright, we'll go down one more. Alright, let's start to clean up while we roll. Alright. Alright, flaps up. Spoilers retracted. T-cast, standby. Landing lights. Okay, this thing is so hard to keep straight now. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the lights all the way off, if it'll let me. Alright, let's see. Show me the spot. Right there, okay. There's the marshaller, and there's also the gate hanging in front of the way. If it ain't one thing, it's always another. Right. Try to slow it down a bit. I can't see anything. I'm not going to be able to see. The gate's in the way. But I am going straight. Park there. Please cut engines. Brakes set. Masters off. Thank you GSX for watching another parking job. Beacon off. Alright. Let's see what they do with this gate. This is just craziness. He didn't even park me in the spot. I did that. Can't even look at my dang iPad because the gate's in the way. I wonder. D-board. I can use this one here. Can I toggle that right there? I got it to move. I got it to move. That's awesome. All right. That's about it. All right, so we got the gate in place. Why did it? What is it doing? Oh, why? Why? Okay. Let's turn on power on. Alright, so we made it to Victor Lima, Victor Tango. Our next field is Victor Golf Lima, Gia Lam Air Base. 262 miles, that's like a half an hour or so. And the one after that is Romeo Charlie Sierra Taipei Songshan Airport. 897 hours. That might be two different legs I do all in the same day. But yeah, there you have it. That's leg 38. I thank everybody who came through to see my botched of a landing that I had made the clip for, and those who followed. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you guys on the next turn. Have a good night.